She has conducted 200 spiritual tablets and parenting sessions throughout India and the world. She loves meditation. Reading books is her passion. She has read over 500 books in spiritual life. She loves to cook, and um, she very eager to write more and more. Her favorite is Mahabharat and Bahubali. She also loves soft instrumental flute, Veena. Ilayaraja is her favorite, A.R. Rahman and Keer Virani. She has read many books. Her favorites are Richard Bag's Illusion, The Low Dress Travel by Scott Peck, and Alchemist by Paul Silo. Also in Indian authors, autobiography of a yogi. So let's welcome Dr. Devi. So I'm seeing all new faces today. Thank you very much. Give me a minute. Amulya, you can share the screen, the tablets. Aditya, could you please share the PPTs?
Anjana ma'am,
Yeah.
you need support.
No, I'm asking Aditya to share. I'll take the class if she's not there.
Okay.
Aditya,
But I don't have the PPTs, ma'am. I just joined to listen.
okay.
If the PPTs are shared, I can.
Okay. You have the L1 group material, no? You have to share
Yeah, but I
today's
have them.
Cosmic
I have
Energy
them on.
Universal.
I have them on phone. I don't have them in the laptop. It
Okay, I'll
takes few
share them.
minutes.
Okay, give me 2 minutes, participants. I will share the screen. Has she come? Has Dr. Devi come? So shall we start the class? Archana?
Give me a minute. Huh?
She's not. Yeah, she has come. She's come. She's come. Okay, we'll wait 2 minutes. She's come. Dr. Devi, you have the PPT or you'll share?
Yeah, Amulya is sharing on behalf of me. I'm sorry for the late. Actually, I was trying to join
Okay, no, that's not a problem.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to connect from my laptop, but I don't see. Yes. So today we are covering some concepts in the one tablets. That is
Yeah.
Astral, universal energy field.
Cosmic energy, universal, and astral travel.
Yeah. Cosmic energy, universal energy field. So am I clear?
So you are joined from two things like eco voices there.
I have logged out from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Fine.
you're audible. Continue. Yeah.
Yeah. So before starting the class, so please, how are everyone going on with the L1 classes and how are the concepts and how are you able to cope up with the things? The new syllabus. Hello. Anyone?
Yeah, Namaste ji. I found it very helpful because it's very uplifting spiritually, and it's helping me physically as well.
Yeah, good to know
I,
that.
I find the content is a lot of information that I've never learned before, so it's very useful.
Good. And how about like any experiences? Anyone have any experiences in recent times in meditation, or because since you're absorbing so much of information, so this is totally like a shift in your consciousness. So the way you perceive things, everything will change. So how are you finding that?
Yeah, personally, I think there is changes happening for me in every day. And I have felt after attending the group meditation and in PSSM, I have to say PSSM is pretty much new for me. Since Guru Purnima only, I have been introduced to PSSM. So since then, I'm seeing lots and lots of changes in my everyday life. And I went to group meditation with Sharuji last 1 week. And every day she has holded a session. So I have been with her. Then also I have done the counseling and with PSSM people, with all the masters. So they have given me the books that is really helping me. And even in my dreams, I've got two answers. Like I need to fast on Tuesdays to control my anger. And also I need to read the Bhagavad Gita, because it's like I'm telling the same thing to others, which means I'm telling to myself. That's what I have taken it because it's all new for me. And I really thank PSSM and all the masters here for the great service that you are doing. And it is really transforming my life.
Yeah,
Slow and
good.
steady. Thank you.
Yeah, good to know things. Yeah. So why we are learning all these concepts is not, you know, the main reason is when we meditate, we are connecting to the cosmic self, and we'll start learning, you know, so many things. But the basic thing is why we are learning meditation, or why if we can't practically apply anything, and practically if we are not able to live the way we should live, this is a guide. Like this will tell you, you know, like where you're going wrong. This is a method. There are so many methods in which you can connect to the consciousness and be aware and live in the you know, awareness. So in you keep listening these words, you have to live in the awareness, you have to be aware of every moment, you should live in the present. So, spiritual tablets is the easiest method to be in the present and be in awareness, because you'll be observing the various omens, or you'll be trying to absorb everything. You try to listen to people, you try to understand mistake is not in others. When we are right, everything will be right. So, as you go in this journey, so you will be learning so many things practically, but it is in your now the ball is in your court, like how you try to apply these things in your day-to-day life, and how you meditate, how you apply this knowledge, and how you try to, you know, expand your consciousness without limits, and try to, you know, the ultimate goal of any sadhana or any meditation or any path is to feel the oneness with everyone. Okay. So that once you start doing that, so today's topics, especially if you say see the whole of one tablets concepts, so all concepts in the one tablets are the concepts which will take you ahead in your spiritual growth, and it will give you that you know, connectingness, or make you understand that many people think I want to be special. You know, don't think I'm talking irrelevant, because if I just keep the slides and just keep on rolling it off, that will just complete the syllabus. But my main intention in wherever I take classes, whatever module I take, whatever I do, my main intention is what are you getting from it. You know, what are you practically applying, means after attending today's class, uh, once you go back after 1 week, you start recollecting what change it made in me, what way I am better than yesterday, and what way I am able to do some difference in my life, and in people, in, you know, people around me, how they are feeling me better. So that's why I'm trying to orient you and bring you slowly to the topic, and then I will go ahead with the topic in depth. Okay. So see now, what we are doing, like in everyday one tablet specifically, what it does is it will make you understand every bits and pieces, every tiny things possible in spirituality, which are of utmost important. But they are so simple if you can understand. But if you start digging it, they are very deep. Okay. Means if I say cosmic energy, if you sit under a pyramid, or if you meditate daily, if you observe your breath, I say you will get cosmic energy. Then your question should be, what is cosmic energy? Right. Then what is a function of cosmic energy? Then why we are not able to, why still it is not measured? You know, we measure energy in terms of joules, or we measure it in calories, but still why there is no device measuring cosmic energy? These are the doubts which someone of some of us may get, or some may not get. So then you may ask me, then I'm getting experiences closing my eyes, how I'm able to see that? So then if I say it is your third eye vision, then what is third eye? Or if I say when you're sleeping, you get a dream, that is an astral travel, then you have to ask me, what is astral travel? Then why my body earlier, why I didn't get it, now why I'm getting it? It is you, right? We are not manipulating anything here. You are just observing your breath, you're becoming a plant-based, you're taking a plant-based diet, or becoming a pure vegetarian, taking sattvic food and simple things, right? You're taking your life in the normal way, how it goes, like earlier. But only difference is it's more organized, right? Like if you see your materialistic life every day, morning you get up at some time, then you get ready, you pack your things, you clean your body, you take proper food, and then you pack some box, go to your work, and then have some things, and once in a week you could shop something for the house and come back, and you maintain the cycle, right? That's what happens in everyone's life. M- Maybe here a bit and things little different, but how many of us thought, like, you have a physical body, but your physical body is not you, because when you are sleeping you don't know you're in consciousness, or when somebody passes away, they don't know what is happening with their body, but now they are no more. And why something is defining which is beyond your physical eyes. Okay, so those all things, these are not what you learn every day. These are things you start thinking only when everything is shattered, or where everything is disturbed, or you have that soul evolution, from multiple lives you are been trying to seek the truth, then only you will try to find the answers for these things. Otherwise, generally you will be in the illusion of thinking my body is this, I'm this, I have this, or I'm so and so, I designate with this job name, or with this position, or this much of property, right? So these all things I want to tell you, because everyone think I want to be special, but people don't understand. Trying to be special is a most common thing. A person who can be with everyone, who don't expect anything, any specific extra recognition, or who don't want to stand apart, is a most unique thing in the universal law. Okay, because every one of us have astral bodies, every one of us has physical body. You must have already learned about the seven bodies, but everyone have that, will have visions. This is basic thing which everyone can get it. But since we lost the consciousness, and we are not in, regular habit, or we lost the touch from the basic, what are given to us as a tools when we are born on earth, we are feeling this is special. But this is all what is common for everyone, and anyone can do it, whoever is in this path. Okay, but it may differ based on their soul evolution, what they do and what they get, and how much of mental equipment they can change, they can be better, they can give, they can be for, they can forgive people, or they can love people unconditionally, or they can, you know read books, or they can understand, imbibe and learn things, how to be and how to behave. All these things you will be learning based on your path and your interest and all these things. Okay, this is the foundation for today's class. Why I want to tell you is, ultimately after learning everything, it should be, something which you can replicate, which you can implement, and which you can experience. Without that, whatever you learn is will be in the books, but it will not be in the practical implementation. Okay, so okay, I'll try to share the uh, presentation for today. Mm. Is anyone ready to share the PPT, or I'll try to do it? Okay.
Visible, Dr. Devi?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to share that. Share screen. Just a moment. Oh, someone had shared it. Okay. Okay, fine. So
I'm
please try
sharing it.
to, yeah,
Okay, I'll wait.
I'll try to share it in English. Please stop sharing.
Wait. But I've got this one.
Sorry. So you have both English and, yeah, that's fine. So, okay. First, okay, let's go ahead with the universal energy field. So universal energy field, as I was trying to, please make it full screen. So as I was trying to tell you now, what is universal energy field? It is everything around us. Like, we all are bound in a matrix. Like, how many of you have watched the movie called Matrix? Like, we all are in a field of energy, To say in the simplest form, if you take a table or a black paper, in that if you try to draw shape of something, what is there in the black paper is also in the shape. So just like that, the whole universe is a field or energy or matrix in which we all are coexisting, or we are just the forms of the forms which are in the matrix, but made of same material and same existence. Like, we are not something different from what is existing as a animal, or what is existing as a bird, or what is existing as a tree or something, and every other fellow human being. We all are same, but only difference is different, little bit of difference in the structure, but the basic human consciousness, or the basic plant consciousness, everything is the part of the universal consciousness or the universal energy. Okay. So everything that exists is permeated by the universal energy that connects and nourishes all of us. So very simple. So we all are. So that is the reason. See, most of us, when we see, when we don't eat, also we can fast for 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, right, or 1 week, with some supplements. But when we don't sleep for after 1 day, only if you meditate, that is different. But if you don't even meditate, or you try to work continuously, or you try to uh, you know do some other activities, you feel very, very depleted. You feel as if you're totally you're lost, or you won't be able to focus. The reason is because when we, either it is during the sleep or during your meditation, there is a continuous flow of the cosmic energy or the prana into your body physically, and also into your seven bodies, the etheric body, the energy gets renewed. So then what happens, you automatically feel replenished. This 1 hour of meditation is equal to 8 hours of sleep. Okay, so if you meditate for 1 to 2 hours per day, what will happen? Automatically, your sleep requirements reduces, because you are totally replenished with your cosmic energy or the universal energy. You are the part of that whole field. So as every animal and every human being, we are part of this universal field. So it supports our physical body in it supports a physical body and your emotional body, and it automatically it makes you very much it gives you that continuity of work. Like once you sleep and get up, automatically you're ready for the next day, right? Next one, please. So the sum total of mineral, plant, animal kingdoms on the planet earth is the universal energy field. And every energy field, that is the other planets and even the earth and the whole universe, have their own, like, they're a part of this field. And so then sahasra experiences. So whenever we are aligning with the field, and then you get some experiences, like you feel that you are part of the universe, or you can feel or sense everyone, like, mm, that you are, they are just reflection of you. Like, some people I have heard, even some of them got experiences, like they see, like, a lotus opening on their forehead, on the head. So some experiences like that are the symbolism of sahasra chakra. Okay. So what happens, some people have, after these type of experiences, or someone who start associating or start connecting with the universal field, the thing is, you'll start feeling oneness with everyone. And some people have some visions, okay, activated. Some get some dreams. Even I myself, when I started meditating way back in 2003, so I started I used to get some experiences, like, that time when I was going to my school, I used to feel uh, I used to get that experience where I am able to see tomorrow or day after, and that same situation and the same scenario with all the things used to repeat, used to happen. So I used to feel as if I've already seen the movie, and I'm seeing the movie for the second time. So these type of experiences will be, like, you feel connected, or you can see the future, or you can feel connected again and again. You, before visiting some place, you start seeing them in your vision or your dream. And or many such experiences like that are some experiences which will, you're integrated with the system, you're integrated with the whole cosmic energy or the universal field, and you can start feeling other people experiences, or you can know what they are trying to think, or you can also speak something which is right for them in that point of time, and you'll start experiencing to see the vision of the futures. All these things are some of the examples of the oneness experiences. Next. Yeah, cosmic energy. So now the universal energy or the energy field is a whole field, okay, with the which is we are all part of this field. Cosmic energy is the energy or the which is the existing, okay, which is flowing through us. That is energy field. This is cosmic energy. Okay. So whenever you start meditating, you start experiencing, like, your body gets cleansed. If they're already vegetarians and all, even then they will have some blockages in their nadi system, or it's not nadi here doesn't mean nervous system, but your etheric tubes or channels through which your etheric energy flows. Okay. So what happens? So many times, what happens, like, because of our thought process, or because of how we block our energy because of various activities, or how we block our energy because of our behavior, and how we try to that will be creating blocks in our energy system. So that causes disease. So any disease, I think this must have been already told in your beginning classes, that any physical body disease, to be manifesting in the physical body, will take at least 6 months. Before it is manifesting in the physical body, it is first created in your mental body and higher planes, then only it will be manifesting in your physical body. So the science here in the spiritual tablets is that whenever you're getting any dream or experiences, or in your vision, when you're seeing them, some objects, so that will create that you are doing some mistake in that plane, which will be in future. Okay. That will cause some problem in that area. For example, um, I'll tell you some of my experiences, one or two experiences, how it actually works here. So, for example, if in further classes, I think it will be more relevant. But still, I'll try to share one or two. So, if someone sees uh, milk in their, experience, or in their dream, okay, as the milk curdled or overflowed. So milk is related to daily programming. Okay. So then it indicates that you're trying to do some mistakes in your daily programming. And if you start looking into your day to day life, definitely you have that potential mistakes in your daily program. And if you correct it, that won't be make mistakes in the future. It is as simple as that. Today is the present. So today, in this present moment, what mistakes we do, that will only reflect in the future as a bigger mistake. So today, when we start correcting it, that will automatically rectify the physical output in the future. Simple, right? So just like that, today, whatever are the blocks which are present in the physical, in the etheric plane, so when we start meditating, that automatically gets cleansed. Okay, because you will start feeling, initially some people complain that they feel body pains during meditation, or they tell they are falling asleep, or some people say they feel a burning sensation. Different people, like, some people have throat pain during meditation. So but after meditation, it is totally normal, they don't have any pain. So it indicates that the etheric body is getting cleansed. And then just a moment, just a moment. So initially, so this indicates, I'm so sorry. So this indicates that the environmental, the cosmic energy cleanses your body. So that is the reason your physical etheric body is getting cleansed, and you feel that pain sometimes. But later on, as you get evolved, you don't feel it anymore. Just a moment. Ikram. Yeah. So that is about the uh, cosmic energy. Can you just go to the previous slide, please? Yeah. So by intake of more and more cosmic energy, one during meditation, that will help them to cure the physical and mental illness. But at the same time, only by doing meditation, we can, we can clear what are the blocks existing. But the knowledge and the wisdom, what you learn, will automatically prevent the causation of the block. For example, if someone is having, uh, you know, mm, they talk too much, or they gossip, or they speak unnecessary things, by taking the cosmic energy, initially they get relief from the thyroid, or any relevant problems related to the bad speech or these things. But how to stop recurrence of that is only by following the right path. Okay. So if you are meditating but you are not trying to change your behavioral patterns, or where you're committing mistake, that will only creates a circulation of the energy. You will lose energy by doing something, and but you will try to gain it back by doing meditation. But by taking right knowledge and trying to change it in your day to day life and implementing it, will give a permanent solution. Okay. This is very important. That is the reason I'm trying to tell you this part, because many people initially they start meditating, they get relief from the problems, or they feel very energetic. But later on, what happens? They commit some mistakes in their day to day life unknowingly, unconsciously. Still they meditate, but they land up in some problems, or they may experience some problems or difficulties, only because still there is knowledge correction which need to be done, or the wisdom which what you have learning is need to be implemented. Okay. Next. Yeah. This is the universal energy, or the Brahmanda Urja. So this is the fuel for the soul system. And this is the reason we tell you to, like, in the 12 tablets initial classes, you must have learned that you have to meditate daily, you have to do group meditation, you have to do full moon meditation, and you have to visit natural places, or the nature spots, so that they are abundant with energy. And when you go and spend some time there, and you stay there, automatically you will start feeling better and recovered and healthy. Okay. And 1 hour of meditation is equal to 6 hours of sleep. This is what. Okay. So now don't ask me why you told 8 hours. It depends. Okay. Some people say it is 8 hours or 6 hours, but definitely 1 hour sleep, 1 hour of meditation is definitely more than 1 hour of sleep. It is more than, enough. If you can meditate for 1 hour, it's a good amount of time that your sleep requirement will come down. So energy gain, this is what I try to explain you: energy gain and energy loss. So whenever you will be learning again in 3 tablets, the unscientific, unconscious, or unscientific and irregular eating and sleeping and drinking, or whatever habits you have, no, means the way we speak, the way we eat, and the way we sleep, everything counts. So that either gives you energy gain or energy loss, that you will be learning in the future tablets. So whatever is the energy you're taking, and if you add wisdom to that, that itself will take you to a consciousness where you will be able to. That's what I told you. So whenever you initially take energy, your body gets healed, but you need to take the wisdom, right wisdom, and apply it, and then automatically you will be free from the diseases, and you will be leading a better life, and that will expand your consciousness. So why, what are you doing, for what reason, and every moment you can live with consciousness, and upgrade your consciousness levels. Okay. So Kerlian photography and dowsing, these are the two methods to know, dowsing we have earlier, some of you might be knowing. So we just try to rotate a pendulum or any crystal with a string or a chain. Then what happens? If it rotates clockwise, it shows positive energy, and if it rotates anti-clockwise, it shows the negative energy which is present in it. And when it rotates in a bigger circles, it shows more energy, and it rotates in a smaller circles, it shows lesser energy. So many people use this type of techniques to know what's how is the energy field there, and whether when you're in some good thought, or you want to achieve something. So when you do the dowsing, it gives you an indication that then when it rotates in a bigger circle, it shows that you are in a very good energy, in alignment with that thing, whether you can achieve it or not. So these are many different types of things. Many people do it. Okay. And Cillian photography, it is photography where you can see the aura and different colors in the aura, and you can understand that. So this photography is like, when you take a picture of an apple which is very fresh, just in front of, in the on the tree, or it's just not even plucked, so that have different energy. When you just keep it, after some hours, it has different energy. Just like even for we ourselves, um, our aura has different colors, so it shows, where we have, which color is more dominant, it have some significance. So according to all that, you can start learning them about in depth later. Okay. So the first 40 days to 3 months is the energy receiving experiences, because this 3 months is a period when you set up the base for everything. Like you start learning, you start experiencing, you meditate, you read good books, and you align yourself, and you start, just like, once you start learning car, how we do it, we try to drive the car, but at the same time we should know the traffic rules. Then we should also be like, doing everything simultaneously when you go on a road. Just like that, initially, once you start meditating, you have to meditate, you have to read books, you have to um you know experience it and implement it. Okay. Astral travel, yeah. So astral travel. So this, I think some of you or most of you, because astral travel experience is like, we don't know that we are having astral travel experiences when as a child. Some people might have, because I myself, when I was like, I was like 9 years or 8 years of old. So 7 8 years of old, I don't know that that was an astral travel experience till I started meditating at the age of 16 or 15. So once I had this experience in during my school age, like I was like 7 8 years old. It was my sister's birthday. I just sat in front of a shelf or a thing. My mother asked me to pick up the return gifts, so I just opened that door. I was trying to, then automatically my body, I could feel I was in the next day. Okay, so I was like, like my body was there, but I couldn't move my body. I was just in a state like I was totally lost. But I can see the next day. Then I was telling my mother this and that. So then, after coming to meditation consciously, when I started, meditating and reading books, and then initially I had many astral travel experiences. There, like then I realized that the one experience which I had in my very childhood, which that time it was an astral travel experience, but I didn't know it. Okay. So just like that, the one when you're dreaming also, it is astral travel experience. And many people, but real astral travel experiences are not, this is unconsciously you're doing it. You're sleeping and your astral body is leaving your body, physical body, and you're seeing it. That is unconscious. But when a state where someone becomes, very advanced in the spiritual sadhana or spiritual path or the meditational path, so what happens automatically, they can consciously understand what is happening across the universe, or and they can consciously do the astral travel. That is a higher stage. Okay. But initially, most of us, even many of us also, we get astral travel experiences initially, or some people may get it, as some people may not get it if it is not required for them. All these are not anything which are in a syllabus of a book, that we everyone should get the third eye visions, everyone should get astral travel experiences, everyone should have telepathy experiences. It's not mandatory. Everyone will have different way of perception, or different way of expansion of their consciousness, that everyone will have different way they can connect to the universe. Okay. So in meditation, we do anti-gravity bodies, and astral bodies are released from the physical body, enabling us to travel free into higher worlds. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Next. So inner vehicles run as on cosmic fuel. So very simple. So initially, when we meditate, when we are started becoming disease free, then you start get these experiences of astral travel or third visions. Only because, just like how water overflows from a pot only once it's filled, just like that, once you're completely, your energy requirements of your body are complete, then only you'll start experiencing these type of experiences. So meditation under pyramid, So you get 3 times more energy than normal meditation. So that's the reason there are more chances of astral travel. So many people, when they meditate during in the mega pyramids, like you have back in India, you have a mega pyramid in Bengaluru, and you have one in Kartal in Hyderabad. So many people, when they visit for the first time and they attend the group meditation, or they sleep in that pyramid, then many people say they got the first astral travel experience, because now it is a bigger energy source, so automatically you get connected easily. Okay, next. So yeah, so this is what I already told you, like it's part of Swadharma and Brahmanam. It's just a basic thing which that's what I told you in the beginning of the class also. So this is all what everyone of us can experience, but we don't experience because we are not conscious. Okay, and so impurities in the mind will block us. Okay, because many logics will block us, but basically, uh, you know, uh, so if you see the picture also, from the physical body, there is a cord, just like an umbilical cord, okay, which goes out and it holds your etheric body or the astral body, and you have this experience. So once I asked, means once one of my friends in the meditation team, so they told me, so just imagine if we start, our astral body gets released, and the um, this cord gets stuck to a wire near the current poles, what will happen? So it is so simple, it is just like our common sense, our basic confusion in the mind, or we are so much aligned to the physical world that such type of silly questions, or such type of fears, some people have fears when they see the other world, or any other experiences in their dream, this suddenly they feel like a jerk and they get up. So mm, as much as we start becoming pure mentally, automatically these all experiences will be normally with us. So that is the reason why Jesus Christ told, be a child to enter the kingdom of God. So before, kingdom of God is nothing but the spiritual journey, or the true consciousness. To be that, you have to be as pure as child don't think much, right? So just like that, when you are totally pure in your mind and you are very clear, automatically these things will automatically happen. Next. Yeah, that's it. I think 3 topics, they are over.
Yeah, and yeah,
So the class is from 10:30 to 11:30, right?
you're open for some questions.
Yeah, I'm most welcome.
Anybody has any
questions?
question, please raise your virtual hand. We'll go one by one.
Yeah, and any experiences or anything you want to share, most welcome. Or any corrections, any suggestions, that is also most welcome.
Yeah, Gina, unmute.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Devi. That was very insightful. I think you mentioned about the different colors. Is the so when you experience when you experience oneness, you have different colors, and the different colors will mean different things. So I'm just going back to my notes. It's is it the energy field?
In the aura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You will be learning
so
about that
can
in
you,
aura.
yeah, can you mention which color means which things in the
See, actually, there is combination of colors, and the darker colors, or the colors, if you see Vibgyor, like the colors in the rainbow, the colors which are
Mhm,
close to red will be indicating the more, we are more alignment to the physical world, and more thoughts and emotions, all those things. But the one which are towards the violet and the higher side, they are more spiritual, simple. And the colors like dark, for if you're really very interested in this, there is so much of literature on this. In You
mhm,
get it from Theosophical Society, from and you also get from a book called Light Emerging by Barbara. So in that book
mhm,
also, very clearly they have shown various auras, how they are, in the photograph, in Killian photography, how they look. So the
yeah,
darker colors like black and brown or muddy colors, they indicate some type of basic thoughts, you know like greed, selfishness, or survival consciousness, something like that. Okay. So if you are interested to learn in them in more deeper way, you can just go through those literatures. It will give you more, ideas or more knowledge in that area.
Yeah.
And
And my
very
second.
simple, one question, very simple correlations also. If you see people also, people who are, uh, who are into a higher wavelength, or who think they choose different colors in their dresses, in the places where they live, or in the walls, in the paintings, or anything. It according to you only, you will try to choose those colors and those things in your day-to-day life. Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
right, great. And my second question is, I'm kind of new to the meditation process. It's like what is it Ishwarya? She was saying it. So I started during Buddha Purnima, and one thing that I've experienced is my head rotating sometime clockwise, anti-clockwise, but I'm not getting any visions. So I'm not getting no vision, but my head is moving.
Yeah, there is no
Yeah.
no not no requirement for getting any visions, frankly speaking. Okay,
Okay.
everyone have different experiences. Okay, some people, they must be meditating for 20 years, but they must have not got even a single vision. Okay, so visions, or getting these experiences, or feeling these, some people say I can see aura, some people say I have telepathic experiences, some people say I have these visions. So that is nowhere related with your spiritual evolution. The basic idea of meditation and learning this wisdom and knowledge is to first of all align yourself with the consciousness. But these visions and all, it some people may get it, some people may not get it. It is not something mandatory. Okay, and that doesn't indicate they are spiritually better. Okay, that doesn't never indicate that people who are getting visions are higher in spiritual plane. Not at all.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Okay, Vani, you may ask, switch on your video.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, hi, hello, ma'am. So, ma'am, I have like two questions. My one question is like during meditation, when we meditate, like how should we distinguish that what we are getting like in meditation, if like it is our mind, it is being created by our mind, or it is actually our intuition? My first question is this, and my second question is like in meditation, like how do we like so there is a pattern. I am seeing this a pattern which is happening in my life. How do I like get over it? Like in meditation, how to we always say that we find the answers within. How to be that, although I meditate 1 hour daily, but how to be in a position that I get that answers within, and I'm sure that I should take that action, and that and what I am getting is in like inside my mind is actually the intuition from God, and that is not actually the created by God, matlab created by me or my brain.
Here, first thing, very simple. First, whenever you're getting some intuition or some inner voice, first trust it. Okay. Second thing,
Okay.
so how to distinguish between what is created by your mind and what is thing. So first of all, meditation itself means being in no mind state. Like you should be where, for example, if you are doing, uh, how can I tell you? Like if you're just cooking something, okay, there you should only cook. And when you are eating something, only eat. If you are sleeping, only sleep. This is simply Patrisa had given you in a very simple word, but there is bigger science behind it. So when you are totally in the present and you don't think of anything about something which is happening around you, which is not necessary in this moment, then automatically there won't be any interference from your mind saying do this and do that. So whatever answer you're getting, it will be only from your soul. Okay. So first of that is first thing. Second thing, keep your mind clean and clear. Don't whatever happens, it's all whatever you're creating. No, because as you go, I think if you learn from traffic signals, we will ask you to learn those quotations and practice them daily. So we create our own reality. As we sow, so we reap. So if you know all these basic spiritual laws, automatically what it means is if someone is hurting you, then only you will get a feeling we should hurt them. And when we are in a practical scenario, then you may get something which will harm them, but you don't know you're harming yourself, because we all are part of the same universal consciousness and we can't be separate from them. And when we remove the mind and we be in a no mind state or a mindfulness state, then automatically everything whatever you're doing is part of a bigger cause, and nothing is done for some self benefit. Okay, so first making our mind clean and clear will automatically give you the suggestions which is right for the moment.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm just asking one thing. I have one
I
thing over there. Since you asked, ma'am, the thing that is happening, I understand when someone does wrong with me, I am hurt, but I never, because being in meditation, it never appears to me that I should hurt that person. It always there, I always get it like something I have done, but I am not able to transform myself over that state. Like I still that thing hurts me, like why this is happening, and I'm not able, like there's a problem even despite meditating for 1 hour. I am not able, like rest 23 hours. I am not able to be in a state that where I am currently on the present. Like huge amount of thoughts comes to me. Like I don't know how to get that. Like I just said that 1 hour meditation should be afterwards of meditation hour also. Like in 23 hours also, if you're meditating for 1 hour, less 23 hours also you should be in meditative state. So how to be that? How to keep that mind clean and clear, and the
yeah,
thoughts won't come.
yeah. So it's a very big question, frankly. The thing is, if you know what is your purpose, why, you know, so many concepts what you learn in this journey, and if you are interested, you can read my blogs also. I've written many articles in my blog. So everything is quest. You know, you as you go, I'll tell you very simple one small story which helped me a lot in my life. And I'm telling you the same for everyone, not only you. Okay. So I also had some problems in my life with relations and all these things. And then comes a question, once we are meditating, we lose that habit of, you know, even in the dream, you can't harm others. Even though you have that
Yeah.
anger inside. But when people come in front of you, you can't speak in a rude way, or you can't hurt them, or you can't even think of harming someone. Then but still there's a fire inside you, and how can you tell that I am, like, you know, when the fire is inside you, it'll burn you and also the society. But when you
Absolutely.
understand that it is not something which is happening for till you understand that it's happening for a reason, you will feel sad. That's what happens with everyone mostly. Okay, so one story, one of my you know, mm, friend, or a you know, a parallel who was in meditation with me, told me that you know, like she told me, like, you know, I won't even tell her name because she's Sushma Sharaf. No, she will have her sessions in UK in short period, I think in July. So what she told me, like, you know, you just imagine if there are two people, one, you know, one outside, you know, other side of the wall, and one is, they both are neighbors, and one of the person is throwing stones all the time, and the second person is throwing roses. Okay, then after some time, what will happen? The person who had thrown stones will be left with no more stones, and the person who have thrown roses, and if the second person want to hit the other person, have to throw roses, but not, there is nothing else left. Okay, so this pattern will be there for every one of us when we are into this path. Initially we find this struggle that someone is trying to hurt you, or they may try to, we think from our end it is the way, but if you think in their point of view, they are very good wife for their husband, or they're very good mother for the children. So the problem is not in the person, the problem is, it is in our perception. And once we start changing our perception, and the karmic bondage gets neutralized, automatically the other person will be either neutral, or they start loving you. It is a long process. It takes some time. You know, personally, I am telling you, if you take at least for some time, like at least if you if you have a very bad and strained relation with someone, um, either it could be someone, I don't want to name any specific relation in any person's life, because everyone have different way. But if you want to work in that relation, start loving them, and you'll also learn in five concepts, the enemy, all those concepts in spiritual tablets also further. So then first, if you are not in good terms, first start being neutral, start meditating, start being neutral, and just be unconditional, love them. Then over a period of slowly, whenever you get negative thoughts, create it as an energy ball, white energy ball, and leave it to the universe. All these concepts are there in my blog. The white energy ball is there, and emotions, everything is there. So please go through the topics in the
Ma'am, which is
blog,
the
then you'll
blog?
understand.
Where can I find it?
I'll share it in the, I'll share it in the
Sure.
group. You can learn it. Okay.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
So it
Thank
is
you so
by
much.
the name. Yeah. So then when when the energy which you're not able to manipulate, or you're not able to understand, means, see, for example, if you brought some vegetables from market and you give them to them, will the child be able to eat it? No, right? You have to cook it first, wash
Okay.
it, cut it, cook it, and then plate serve in the plate. Even then the child can't eat, then you put it in the mouth. So just like that, when you are having some problems in life, it doesn't mean it is not energy. Okay, the person who is in front of you is also energy, the problem is also energy, and you're also energy. So this problem is the energy which will try to bring you something in life. So once you start handling these relations properly in your life, automatically there will be a leap in your other parts of life, other areas of life. So when you can't understand this energy, what we do is we send it to the universe, or we throw it into the universe as a ball, or then it is like an oven. Like you cook it in the oven, you just close the door, then after half an hour you come and the cake or whatever you want will be ready. Just like that, when you give it into the universe, you say that I don't know how to handle this. You just gave me this randomly. Maybe it's mine, but I'm not in a state or in a consciousness to understand this. So give me in a way which I can handle and I can taste or I can understand that. So this is what I keep doing all the time. Whenever there is a very big problem, or there is a hurdle in life, or there is a relationship problem, whatever is a problem, it is very much confused or it's not understandable, I just leave
It's
that energy to the universe. I don't ask it to give me good, bad, anything. Then automatically the solution starts coming in. Just trust it. Okay. So there are two,
Ma'am,
three
how do you
concepts
leave
in
it?
which to try to tell.
You just meditate, you just say it onto the universe
I
that I
don't
am
even
just.
meditate. For example, if I'm cooking, I got some thought like, this is happening, or
Hmm,
I'm not able to get this, or I'm having some
hmm,
goal, I'm not able to reach it. Then I say, this
hmm.
this is the goal. It is not according to current situation, it is not achievable. So I'm giving it to the universe. So now let me just focus on the today, this moment. Don't challenge me with things what I can't do. So that is what I just give that energy to the universe. So automatically, slowly I'll get the leads for it, or someone give me some information regarding that. So automatically I'll start stepping towards a solution slowly. Okay.
Got it. Got it. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Purnima?
Yeah, thank you so much for the great session today. I have a couple of questions. So you mentioned about the sleep, right? Like the meditation, 1 hour meditation is 6 hours of sleep. Um, I know it has to be like matured enough, and we have to be like practicing it very well to attain that. But once we achieve that, advanced meditation techniques, do you recommend doing that like on a regular basis, or is it like on an occasional basis, like where you do the meditation and even if you miss the sleep it's okay, like Purnima meditation or whatever, right? Like those type of questions I have.
See, it's very simple. First thing, there is a correction. There are no techniques in meditation. Okay. Here, there is only one technique, that is Anapanasati, observing your breath. There
Mm-hmm.
are no techniques, only one technique.
Okay.
Okay. And here, no one can suggest you what is right for you. That is what is the path about. Okay, here you should know that you are in the right path. You should know what is required for you. No one will come and tell you that. We all are here to become independent, not to be dependent,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you my experience. When I was like in my BDS, I'm a dentist. So basically, so when I was in my BDS second year, third year, I just wanted to experiment. Uh, they're telling 1 hour meditation is equal to 8 hours sleep. So why can't we do that? So then, for I did this meditation initially for started to with this agenda. Then I started for 1 week, 10 days. Slowly I used to meditate. Then I used to fall asleep, sleep. Then after 10 days or 15 days, what happened? I used to sit in my sofa, meditate, and morning I used to get up at 6:37, sitting in the same place. So this I didn't have done for 6 months. So then I used to meditate for the whole night. I used to go to the college, and generally the medical school, it'll be hectic. It's not something easy cake piece. They won't ask you come and sit and do things. It'll be quite a lot of running, treating patients or learning things. Quite a good amount of physically and mentally taxing things.
Mm-hmm.
Then for all the 6 months, I was looking more better. I was looking more bright, and my sleep requirement I didn't had because I was meditating, and my food requirement has come down, and I was more active and better. So this is what I got this question. I try to do it. So if you get that question, you have to do it. Okay, but anything you do it, you should first trust that. And when you start doing it, what I used to do, like I told you, initially I started meditating. First few days it was difficult for me because you're habituated to lie down. Then after few days, what happened, I used to meditate for 2 3 hours, 4 hours, then sleep, then get up. Then after 1 week, 10 days, 15 days, it became I used to sit and then get up. Then in one point of time in my life, when I was like in 2007, 8, or 6, 7, 8, that period, I used to meditate at least for 6 to 8 hours at a stretch. 7 hours at a stretch. And we used to have full moon meditation or 3 days continuous meditation in my house back in India. So then many masters used to come, some meditate for 3 hours, some meditate for 4 hours. So then I used to meditate, sit and at a stretch meditate. Means 3 days continuous, the meditation will be going on. Someone or the other will be sitting and meditating. The main idea is to encourage. So it is not required for everyone, and it is not mandatory for this is your enthusiasm. How you want to do, you can try. But not, but anything you do it, be ready to do it in a slower pace and let your body adapt you, and that take the call. But you trying to do it forcefully will impact your physical life and your other things. That is not advisable.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you. And another question is, I'm not like I'm new to meditation as well. I'm like slowly practicing it and improving it. So initially, like you also mentioned that when it is cleansing and you're like purifying it, right? You might sleep as well. Is that right? Did I understand right? Like because sometimes I
Initially,
yeah.
people feel that think that they are sleeping in meditation. So that may happen, but that is not 100% sleep, because you're sitting and someone when waking you up, you don't feel as if you're drowsy and all. But your body is you're trying to calm down your body and mind completely. Okay.
Okay.
And when you're cleansing, also some people experience, the people who have back pain or knee pains or any other health problems. So they experience some good amount of pain during initial meditation. But once they're out of meditation, they don't experience that pain. But only during meditation they experience it, because it is cleansing the system.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anna, your question.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, like, this is not recent, but sometime back I used to have these when I just go to sleep. I have not fallen asleep. I close my eyes and I'm conversing with people or a group of people, and so much of conversation, and I don't know any of those people. And yet this goes on for some time, and then I have to force myself to cut off that conversation because it is not making any sense. I don't know any of the people. Then I go off to sleep. This was happening for quite some time. So I'm just wondering, what is this? Because this is not dreams. I'm still awake. But
This
I don't know
happens
any of the...
during your meditation,
No, no, no. This is while going to sleep, not in my meditation.
before going to sleep.
Yeah, yeah. Means I'm lying down. I've closed my eyes and I'm like off to. I have not slept as yet. I've just closed my eyes. I've begun to sleep. But before going into that deep sleep, this is what happens. And real serious conversations with people or group of people. Mostly it's group of people. It's never a single person.
Okay.
But it...
So as of now, I don't have any solid answer for this, because telling something which is not really justifiable, I don't find it great, and I don't enjoy that personally. So basically, what generally I suggest is that whenever you have anything, any such experiences before sleep or during dreams, also some people also have that past life experiences during sleep also. So first, before for 40 days, try to meditate daily. Okay, have sattvic food, do all these things basics, take one book, okay, related to past lives or any pure spiritual wisdom, okay, and daily try to read that book before going to your sleep, or any time of the day when you're closing your day, read that book before sleep, also meditate, and then go to sleep. Or as you meditate, you feel sleepy, just go down, and let's see how it goes from there.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not
because that
happening to
will
me now.
align your energy, because
Yeah, yeah.
when you sleep and meditate and you read some book, that will align your energy, and that automatically make you understand whatever is happening is how relevant to you, and you will start understanding that
Yeah.
onion is not a sattvic food. Basically, there's a question in the chat. So onion is not a sattvic food, but people eat, but garlic is totally, we don't prefer it. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Abhirami.
Actually, whatever I was happening was not bothering me at all because it wasn't bad. It was just something gibberish going on. But I was just curious to know what is it like. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You'll get your answer.
Abhirami, your question.
Hi, thanks for the nice session. I wanted to ask about 6 hours, 6 hours sleep for 1 hour meditation, but somebody already asked this question, so thank you very much. Actually, I do meditation every day, 1 hour at least minimum, and the evening 30 minutes to 1 hour based upon the time. But still, I sleep for 7 hours. I wanted to reduce at least to 6 hours so that I can concentrate more in my personal hobbies. But whenever I do that at office, this is reflected. I'm feeling down. My energy level is down in the office time. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure
it's
whether.
not mandatory. See, it's not mandatory that you should reduce your sleep. Okay. So that should happen naturally. Like, for
Yeah.
example, as simple as that, when you bring light into a room, darkness will automatically go, right? So, just like that, when your body, mind, everything is prepared, because I don't know what's happening for you in your office and how you are spending your energy. Energy in the sense, not physical, just physical, but your mental energy in your whole day. What are your activities? What are you, the way you balance? So, all this play a crucial role. Like, more and more you do mindful activities, at least you split up your day and you give a good daily program, and you give your time for equal time for your family and your personal upliftment, like reading books, learning some form of art. All this will equally channelize your energy in a proper way. That will give you more, when you're more mindful, automatically you don't lose your energy in your in a day. You see people like, you must have heard of Elon Musk. So he works like across, around the clock, he can work. So the people who, or if you see the um, soldiers who work in the military, or the people who are like spies, or if you see some doctors, they do surgeries for 12 hours or 10 hours. So all these where you are totally in the consciousness, and you are that, there is no separation. Okay, there are no two things, there is no job and use, two things, there is only one thing. Okay, when you come to that state of mind, then you don't separate yourself, and there won't be loss in your energy field, or there won't be depletion of the energy, the cosmic energy. Then automatically you can work for longer time. Okay,
Okay.
it will
Okay.
take some time.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have Ruchi. You want to ask something?
Yes, ma'am. I am having one question like those people who recently started meditating. So, obviously, at starting, it happens you are going into the thoughts again and again, and it's quite difficult to concentrate on your breath. So, in like if somebody has done meditation for half an hour or for 1 hour, still you will consider it for equal to 6 hours sleep.
The answer will be with you. If after doing meditation for 1 hour, if you're not feeling sleepy night, then you're doing right. You're in the complete 1 hour, you're in meditation. And if still, in spite of doing sitting 1 hour meditation, and still you're feeling sleepy, or you're not, then you're not 100% doing your meditation, but you're struggling to reach that point. That's all.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
Any more questions? Any more raised hands? So we would like to thank Amulya for technical background. Yeah. Yes, Gina.
Yeah, sorry, did you say that if you don't feel sleepy, that means you're not doing it right? Or if you feel sleepy,
No,
then
I'm trying to say, once if you start meditating for 1, 2 hours in a day, so
yeah.
you feel you're not feeling sleepy, you're feeling more energetic, and you want to do more work. That means that 1 hour, 100% you kept your time for meditation. But you're
Mm.
still having thoughts, you're struggling to do meditation. Then after meditation also you don't feel that energy, because you're not meditating, you're trying to reach that point. Meditation
Oh,
is a state of thoughtlessness.
yeah.
Then,
Okay,
then
because
you will not consider it sleep, right? In that case.
That is
I'll
not sleep.
clarify for 1 minute. We are having a great discussion here. So, if a person is meditating regularly on a consistent basis, let's say I have meditated for 1 year. So, after 1 years of progress, you will find that even if I sleep at 12 o'clock, I'm getting up at 4. So, that means my sleep duration has reduced drastically from I'm sleeping at 12 o'clock, I'm getting at 4. So, in 4 hours, I have slept very peacefully. So this means whatever I'm doing in meditation, that much of cosmic energy has accumulated in my body. So even after for sleeping 4 hours, I'm comfortable to go throughout all through my day. Do you get? So the number of hours you put in meditation is equal to how much cosmic energy you're taking in and how your body is responding to that energy. So it differs from person to person and how much time he has spent in meditation. Some people meditate morning and evening. Some people meditate only 1 hour. Some people meditate continuous 2 hours. So got my point. Over a period of time, you'll understand your body, your energy. Even if you put an alarm on the mobile, your body will be awake before that. How is it so? Your biological clock will work with the cosmic energy you have inhaled. Got my point? So there are only two sources of cosmic energy. One is if you sleep for 5-6 hours, you get, or the other is you meditate, you get it. So it depends what your body has gone through, how many blockages you have, what kind of disease you are going through this lifetime. So everything has to be considered. So is it clear? It doesn't mean that 1 hour of meditation is equal to 6 hours of sleep. Means how much you meditate, you will feel refreshed. Now, every day I'm
Okay.
getting up at 4 o'clock. Even if I sleep at 10, I will get at 4. Even if I sleep at 12, I'll get up at 4 o'clock. Means my biological clock has gone to such an extent that even if I sleep 4 hours, it is okay with me to carry the rest of my 24 hours. Is that clear?
Yeah,
I hope
that's
I'm
good.
clear now.
Yeah, you are. Thank
It's
you.
no sleep or sleep. Don't get confused with it. It is how much cosmic energy you are intaking and you'll feel that much refreshment inside you.
Okay.
Okay, clear? No doubts
Thank you,
anymore.
ma'am.
Yeah, Vandana ji,
So,
your question.
yeah, quick question, please. I am just running.
Yeah,
I
I
think
have
you're
next.
muted, Vandana. She's muted.
unmute. Unmute, Vandana. Vandana, mic is mute. Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
yes.
You were telling about that increasing your cosmic energy by group meditation. Somebody mentions about that Sharu's sessions group meditation.
Any PMC channel you join,
So, can
everybody
I
is on
leave?
the
I have
group.
a next class,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Devi ji, you
Okay.
can leave. I'll carry on the question. See, any group you do, PMC Hindi, Gujarat, so many WhatsApp groups are there now. So any
Okay.
whichever resonates with you, you join. Because it should
Okay.
resonate with you, no? If I
Yeah,
join
yeah.
somebody's group and its voice is not certain, I'm not feeling comfortable there, it's no use. So any
Okay.
group, it is your choice. See, first thing, remember the basic principle, breath is your own guru.
Yeah.
That is
I
your
do
inner
meditate.
voice. Inner voice is your guru. So whatever it directs you, whichever group you feel, you join.
Acha,
Okay?
since the day I joined your spiritual tablet level 1, so
Okay.
whenever I meditate, then I sleep afterwards, and then during that sleep time, I get so many dreams.
Okay.
Earlier, I was not that dreamy person, but now the dreams are coming.
You
But
write down your
these
dreams.
are not
We are
making
very
any.
curious to know about dreams because Dr. GK has a full book on dream analysis. So please write down
Okay.
your dreams. So whenever you met Dr. GK, you can analyze your dreams also. And every dream, every object science is related to something. So do
Okay.
journal out your dreams.
Okay.
Right?
One more thing. One more thing.
Yeah,
Please,
sure. Ask.
please. Okay, please. You mentioned me how to be punctual and how to uh, take these course so that I can improve or I can be fruitful. Na? What should I do
Okay.
after this class? Should I write everything again through that YouTube session?
Yeah, you can call me. I'll help you out. Right? So you can ask
Okay.
the same question. You call me personally. I'll help you out. Right?
Okay.
Next question, Damayanti Ben.
Yeah, thank you so much. Today's session was so useful in terms of relationships with your siblings and your friends. And I noticed, one of the things you said is that somebody will not be nice to you, and then you said, next time I meet her, I'll say this, and you can't. When you go back, you're just nice to that person back again. So that was in the past, but this, reinforced what you said. But I think in the UK, at the moment, the class is at 10:30, and we have sort of visitors, and so I hope sometimes I cooked today, so whilst I was listening, but it was so useful. And there's a lot of questions that got answered as well, so I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any questions you have? Any query you have? No.
No, I
Okay,
you
fine.
talk about dreams and all that, but I never dream.
Oh, it's also a good state of mind.
Yeah,
So
such a sound.
everybody is in a soul journey. So whatever you have, I say is good.
Yeah,
Whether you get experience, whether you don't get experience
yeah.
is also an experience.
Yeah, I'm just happy to do
Yeah.
the meditations, I've been doing for the last 2 years, and I know sometimes I can see some light there or something that is happening, but I'm just plodding on. Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions? So I was very, very happy, very, very glad that I could see so many faces, new faces. So
Can
thank
I
you very much,
come in,
Shweta.
Animaji?
Yeah, Champaben, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, a couple of things. Towards the end of the talk, she mentioned about something DHI, the kingdom of God. I didn't quite catch it.
I don't remember. You should have asked her.
Oh, I
Well,
remember.
I was going to, then the other question started. So
Gina will answer you. Gina, kingdom
I
of God.
remember. Yeah, so she mentioned that if you want to enter the kingdom of God, you need to be like a child. So what we mean by a
You have
child
to
is
be what?
you have to be like a child, like a kid.
Okay.
So what she meant by kid is that your intentions have to be pure. What you're trying to do with life has to be pure, and that's when you enter the kingdom of God and you get wisdom. If your intentions are not right, then you won't enter the kingdoms of God. You know how some people like to
In
play chess?
simple words, I say be truthful to yourself.
Yeah, just be truthful.
The day you become truthful, and in all cases, in all my circumstances, in all my situations, I will say the truth. Yeah, I'm seeing the truth. So that is one golden principle. If you do it in life, which I did, everything will fall in place.
Yeah.
You will
Thank
get
you.
experiences of godliness, everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, purpose of life will come as this. What you're doing, living in the present moment is a purpose of life. Don't get confused that you have a bigger goal to do, right? The purpose of life is being in the present moment is the purpose. The greatest purpose is to enjoy the moment in whatever you are. That is the purpose of life. And it keeps on changing. Means the word purpose has got greater meaning if you add meanings to it. Like I want to be working in this spiritual firm. I want to go to a meditation center and teach some people. That is a different service which you're going to do. Purpose of a soul is to be happy in this moment and try to live in the present moment. Okay. Yes,
Thank
Champaben,
you.
any question?
No, it was well presented and a very good session. Thank you very much. And when we were talking about the colors, I found myself going through this phase where I was just wanted to wear black. Whenever I open my wardrobe in the morning, I pick up something black. And then it was a phase when I went through white. And at the moment is I want to wear something colorful, vibrant color. So
So it's
I don't
up
know.
to you. That is the intuition, whatever guides you, you can wear any cloth. But according to the India or the Indian system, the chakra system, what we call, the whip gear represents the 7 colors of the 7 chakra. So the violet is the highest, that is your Sahasrara, right? The indigo is your Ajna. Then the blue is your throat chakra, right? The heart is a combination of green and pink. It's like the lotus, we call it. So green color. Then we have the Manipura, the yellow, the Swadhisthana orange, and the Muladhara red. So if you're doing a sun meditation early morning and if you just close your eyes again after glazing the sun and you're getting a red color, you have to work on your Muladhara, means you have to work on your fears. So if you're getting a green light, you have to work on the universal love, on your heart chakra. So these is colors what you see. And if you see aura colors, they are totally different. It's got a total different study, different from your chakras. So every color is different in different systems that I have seen. So don't get confused by if a person is seeing green color, what does it mean? So it depends different for different persons, whether he's seeing his chakra color or he's seeing something green that is resonating with him for that present day. So every color will have a different mythology, different analogy. Okay. So shall we
Thank
end?
you very much.
All doubts cleared for today's session.
Thank you very much.
So meet you Saturday.